Hello, hello, and good morning, and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends, and I am excited. This morning I got up early, and like a dork, I started listening to my old record player. Now, let me show you something real quick. I hardly ever do this, so let me do this. This old record player is from the 1960s. And I have had this, literally, it's the first record player I ever had, right? And it still works. And I was listening today to the Slavery Whip Mix of Master and Servant, right? And on the B side of that is Set Me Free, Remotivate Me, which is the song that I was just playing right now. So I was listening to it on my old record player. I have another one that works. They both work, but this one needs a needle. Anyway, I was listening to it this morning, and I flipped it over, and I was listening to Remotivate Me and to Set Me Free, and I was like, man, I got to try this song. I've always wanted to learn how to play it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We're in the key of F major, okay? And so what that was I was playing is the intro. Now, mind you, this is a rough first look. I've only been playing this for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, maybe an hour, if that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here's your chords, right? You got a C minor. Now, you're not going to play this, but I'm just going to walk you through the chords first. It's a C minor, then down to a B flat, F major, to an A flat. Okay, like that. Okay, so what I was going through was like this. Right? Like that. One more time, really slowly. Okay, so you got your C, B flat, F to A flat. Okay, that is what you're playing, right? So then we walk through our little melody here. We walk up. Now you hit the C. Right? When you get to the F here. So walk up. Then walk up again. Like that, okay? That's when you get to the B flat now. Okay, let's start from the top again. And you repeat it. Oh, sorry. Like that, you get to the F. To the A flat. Okay, let me do that again. I know I messed up. I'm still learning it myself. I just learned it this morning, okay? So I'm really excited. Here we go. One more time. C minor here. You're going to your B flat next. F. Like that. Right? Isn't that cool? So now the tricky part, obviously, would be to play the bass line the way they play it on the song. Now, that's just octaves here. So we're going to do a little octave work, okay? It's going to be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and F, A flat. Okay, like that. Now, the tricky part, obviously, would be getting the hands together, right? Now, again, I'm just learning this myself, so let's try it nice and slow, okay? That is going to be our pattern. Oh. Oh, so you got to pause there. Get ready. Ah! Remotivate me. Set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning for a new lease on life at a little spa. Where's it at? Spa. Oh, here it's F to C. So F, G, set me free, remotivate me. Back to our remotivate me. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the verse now, okay? So we learned our little intro. Okay, that's our intro, right? So you learn that and then your chords are... Okay, now you get back to the C minor and you go, remotivate me. Then it's a little lick right when you hit the F. Like that, okay? It's kind of tricky. So it's remotivate me. Set me burning. So what I would do is I would play the song and I would follow along just with the left hand and sing it, okay? So it's remotivate me. Set me burning. I'm sorry, set me burning. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing, okay? You're going from F, G to C, okay? On that part. So let me get the lyrics up because I'm kind of screwing up the lyrics. Let me go here. I'm also going to take a look at Grimly Fiendish today, too, for you, Michael Kennedy, if you're there. It is tricky. That is going to be a fun one to learn, by the way. We're going to take a look at that one in Policy of Truth today. But let's go ahead and get back to this. Let me get the lyrics for this. Set Me Free, Depeche Mode lyrics. Okay, let's see here. Remotivate Me lyrics. How about, I don't know, geniuslyrics.com? Here we go. Okay, and my apologies, you guys. So let's see here. So set me free, set me free. So it's so let's go to C. Okay, we're going to our verse now, okay? So like I said, I showed you the intro, right? So remotivate me. Set me burning. Where's it at? Yeah, there it is. Set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Then we go to E to A, D, back to F, G, C. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through that. That's how I'm going to learn the song. I'm actually learning this with you right now as we speak. I just practiced it a little bit before I started, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we got the intro. Now we go down to, so you end on that, you know. Now you go to set me free. Wait, remotivate me. Set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning for a new lease on life at a little spice. Set me free, remotivate me, remotivate me. Okay, like that. So I'm also teaching this to myself right now. So let's go ahead and go through that little part, okay? So remotivate me. So right when you change to the F, remotivate me. I obviously have to get the timing down. Set me burning. Here we go. Quick change. The years in deep freeze. So what we're doing there is we're going to quick change F, G to C, back to C, okay? So it's part of the F, part of the G chord, right? Right? We're just inverting these, okay? So F is, we're inverting it. We're taking part. Okay? So once again, remotivate me. Which is just, then set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Then it goes, right? Or you can go down here to this E, okay? So you're going. Now I'm going to take it up an octave for that second part. So after years in deep freeze, my body is for a new lease on love. Oh, wait, then we got to go down to the E. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm all ADHD right now. Okay, so let's go back. Right? Remotivate me. Set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Here it comes. Here it comes. Up here, I'm going to move up an octave. Oh, sorry, here you go. I'm going down an octave here, here to here, like that, okay? In this hand, I'm going to go. Okay, that's what we're going to do, okay? So after years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Here it comes. For a new lease on life. So you're going from A to D. Okay, for a new lease on life is E. For a new lease on life. You're going to a D. Add a little spice. Set me free. Remotivate me. Back to our remotivate me. Right? Something like that. I know this is a lot, but I am trying to get this down so that I can watch it myself later and not forget it. Okay? So far I would say that's pretty good. Right? The first one, it's you know, so it's, oh, I'm sorry. Nice and easy. And then you just play the piano part without the lyrics. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm learning this myself too. But I'm really excited though. Here we go. So. Set me burning. The years in deep freeze. My body is yearning. For a new lease on life. And a little spice. Set me free. Remotivate me. Remotivate me. Then you go back to your lick. Then now here comes the next verse. It goes like this. Let me see the next verse. I'm going to walk through. So give me a reason to scream and shout. Give me something to be excited about, right? So it's give me a reason. Scream and shout. Give me something to get excited about. Okay, like that. And you're walking through the same chords. So it's give me a reason to scream and shout. Give me something to get excited about. Then down to the E. Everything is E. Everything is looking dull. Sure it isn't impossible to, right? Okay, so we'll have to work on that part next, but it's sorry. Where's that? So it's that's just C minor. E flat. Now your chords go to B flat next. Down to F. Okay, for that part. Okay, it's C minor. Then to an E flat. Then B flat. And then to F minor. Or F major, it might be major. So here we go. Give me a reason to scream and shout. Back to the C. Give me something to get excited about. Okay, that's what we're playing. Those are the chords, right? For that part. But it's like this. Right, then back to your E, to the A. Looking dull. I'm sure it isn't. Where's that? Sure it is. Oh wait, D. Sure it isn't impossible to set me free. Remotivate me. Remotivate me. Right? And we will continue to work on it. But that's not bad, right? Not bad for a first time playing this song ever in my life. So I'm excited to teach it to you. I can't wait until finish more of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. We spent a lot of time on that one. But I promised we would take a look at Grimly Fiendish by The Damned. Okay, now I cannot let this play in the background by accident. So I go to a site sometimes called Chordify. And Chordify allows you to play along with the song, and it kind of shows you the chord changes, and that helps. But let me see if I can remember how it goes. It goes. And it's like, Grimly Fiendish. Let me get the chords up. Okay, I don't know. I will be honest with you. I'm not familiar with the song. It's the first time I've heard it. I wasn't able to listen to it yesterday. I had something pop up, but I did listen to it this morning as well. So I was working on Remotivate Me, Set Me Free. That is, by the way, the B-side of the Master and Servant Slavery Whip Mix. Or I think it's on the U.S. version too. This is the U.S. version of Master and Servant, and it is Set Me Free, Remotivate Me is on the back, along with Our People, right? But this one was a special from England. I don't know if you can see that. Whatever. Oh, there's stamped at the bottom. I had to order this one. I've had this since the 80s, since 84. Anyway, long story long, we're working on that, but now we're going to take a look at The Damned. This is Grimly Fiendish. And let me see. You know what? I don't even know what key we're in. Yikes. I'm not sure what the key signature is. Let me grab that real quick. I'm so sorry. Grimly Fiendish. Key signature. What does it say? It doesn't say the key signature. It says music score, key C major, A minor. Okay, I'll put it in C. I don't know if that's true, you guys. Again, this is the first look, and I'm not that familiar with the song, so we're gonna kind of walk through it here. But from what I saw, it's kind of tricky. It's got an E minor, right? You're starting with an E minor, so to a C, to a G, and then the D is like a really weird, something like that, right? It's really walking, something like that. Then you go to your verses. So from what I understand, this is a E minor, right? Your E minor. We're using an inversion that I rarely use, but it's okay. It sounds great, though. So it's grimly to B minor, fiendish. G plays a game that, this is tricky, never pays. Right? So it's like an E minor. So loud and never play, right? Grimly fiendish. Wears a coat that's black and long. He doesn't know that it's all wrong. So that's kind of it from the start. It's simply fiendish, right? So you're going E minor down to B minor, G major, and then what I'm doing is, to save myself a jump, I'm going a D with an A in the bass. So I'm going, instead of going here and then back to the A, I'm just going, right? Changing from D to A. So, and then back to an E. Okay, so let's walk through the chords here. Grimly fiendish, plays a game that never pays, sung out loud, but where's it at? D, never pray. Back to the chorus. Here we go. Grimly fiendish, wears a coat that's black and long. He doesn't know that it's all wrong. Then he goes from E, A, back to E, right? Then let's see here. Again, I don't know. So then the third verse would be again E minor, play fiendish, a child caught in a grown up world. No lies convince the chord. Something like that, right? Once a week I could be found on the faces of all frowns, hide and seek. Okay, so I don't know the bridge little part there, but let's get to the chorus, right? So let's get to the part. There's the one part everybody must know, I guess. So it's a D to A. But I think, I have to remember the melody now, and I can't listen to it live right now, but it's like, bad lad, bad boy. So bad lad, bad boy, bad lad, bad boy, bad lad, bad boy, bad lad, bad boy, bad lad, bad. So it's just D to A. 1, 2, 3, and bad boy. Like bad lad, bad boy, bad lad, right? Like something like that, okay? And then it goes to an A minor, G, B minor to D. And then I guess it goes to another part. Now it's in another key. It goes to E, E to A. Let's see. Let me put the story straight. So I guess when it gets to his part where he talks, let me put the story straight, right? Or you never set the story straight. You never give me a break. case of give and take, right? So we're going to go ahead and work on this. I'm going to need to listen to it more. I apologize if I totally chopped it to pieces, but it's the first time I've ever heard the song. So, but it's a great one, and it's going to be so much fun to play. So we will definitely work on that more. But let's go ahead and move forward into a song that I do know so I can teach it to you. Thank you, too, to Michael Kennedy for suggesting that song. It's good. Looks like a fun one, and I promise I will continue to work on it. But let's go ahead and move into now. Oh, wait. Let me save these chords here. I want to make sure I save these. And done. Okay, so let me save that one. Now we're going to go to Policy of Truth. And this one's tricky too. I want to say it's in the key of D minor, so we're going to go ahead and put it into F major. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Policy of Truth. All right, now let's go back to the piano here. Let's see what we got. I softened that up because the Set Me Free is pretty intense with those octaves, so I didn't want to hurt your ears there. All right, so you have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice and deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. Things could be so different now. It used to be so civilized. Well, you will always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof in the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, it's pretty fun. We're going from C minor to a quick change to an F minor back to C minor, okay? So we're playing off of this E flat, and I need to paint that nail, don't I? I chipped it. Right? Something like that. If you're going to do the individual notes, it'd be... The way I do it, though, is I go to an F minor, inverted. Right? Here's F minor. Here's F major. Let's make it minor by lowering the third. Okay, and now let's invert it. Right, like that. Okay, so F minor. So I go from C minor to an F minor and a quick change back. Okay, so... like that, right? So... Oh, wait, wrong part. Okay, so... like that, okay? So now let's get the first part. Like that, that's how I do it. I go... That's a tricky one because I always want to skip that part. I always want to go right to the F, but it's not there yet. here's the tricky part. You got to add that. And then on that note, you go like this. It's quite a jump there, right? You're going up a whole octave. So you're kind of going. It's really fast. Now, that's, of course, if you're playing this by yourself on a piano, right? You could always just record the bass line, right? Just go. Oh! Right? So you can do that, program it, loop it, play it back, and then you just play the rest of the song, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through. The verses, I just kind of play that little lick. I kind of go like this. So here's the tricky part, though, singing it. Singing it and playing it and keeping that little groovy hook there, right? So, right? You have something to hide. Ooh, what's with the sound here? Come on, baby. Sorry, my keyboard's acting up. So, you have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. Okay, and we'll learn that part next, okay? So you see how it's tricky to keep that little groove? It's funky, huh? Right? I'm getting a weird noise in my headphones right now. Please let all my equipment hold together for another 30 minutes. Okay, here we go. You have, right? You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you, right? Learn where the voice changes, where the words, the chords change with the lyrics, right? You have, or when to come in, right? You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price, right? A flat. For not listening, F minor, to advice, B flat. Deciding in your youth, G7, on the policy of truth. Like that, okay? So that is the tricky part, right? Just playing all that part. So let's, who is calling me? Scam likely. Everyone, it's a scammer calling my phone. Let me hang up on you, scammer. We'll send you over to scammerpayback.com or whatever. Okay, here we go. You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. A flat, it's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice, deciding in your youth. On the policy of truth. Things could be so different now. Used to be so civilized. Well, you will always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof in the policy of truth. Let's go to an E flat now. Never again is what you swore. F minor. The time before. Now we're going to a C minor. And I'm just playing like this. Oops, sorry. To the B flat. Right? Once again, E flat, inverted. Never again. F minor in root position is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Right, some sort of lick, huh? Right? It's in a some sort of funky lick right there, right? That little break. So it's like, so never again is what you swore the time before. Then go down an octave. Down another octave. Then you hit that. Oh, it's so good. Right? It's like. Something like that, right? Then you're standing there tongue-tied. You better learn your lesson well. Hide what you have to hide and tell what you have to tell. You'll see your problems multiply if you continually decide to faithfully pursue the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before. Right? And then you just kind of finish the song. You just keep repeating it. Never again. Right? And just keep repeating it. And then you just sing it out. And that is Policy of Truth. That is from the 1990 album Violator. And then we set that to the key of D minor. Ooh. And since I'm in D minor, there's certain songs I love in D minor that we just got to play. One of them is from the 1987 album. We're going to move forward. 1987 album Music for the Masses. Since we're in the key of D minor, let's go ahead and play a little Never Let Me Down Again. I love playing this song. Let's put it in piano though. Let's play it right. taking a ride with my best friend. And I hope he never lets me down again. Well, he knows where he's taking me where I want to be. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Let's go ahead and learn it. Right, let's start with the G's here. Where's that? So it'd be like this. Okay, let's learn that part. This is the intro. You're starting a G, just a nice little boom, 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 boom. Right, a little G there. Get that rhythm going. Then you got. We're playing off of a G octave. Right? Now, I did not teach it like this on the channel. I just kind of taught it. Which is good, right? If you look at the tutorials, it's one of my more popular ones, believe it or not. And it's one of my old ones when I used to do it with my phone. And I used to spend hours putting the little notes with an editing program. Now everything's all automated. I love it. Right? Some sort of funky rhythm. So it's kind of to get the song going. Those of you who've seen Depeche Mode in concert know this is how the song starts. Well, usually it starts with bum, bum. So it'd be like, right? Like that. So let's put some strings on it. It'd be like. Then it would hold the note and then it would go. Right? Explosive start to the song, right? Nice little build up. So that is what we're doing there. If you want to do a little bit more play off that G, you can. But I wouldn't. I would just stick with this. Something like that, right? And just a G. Right now, we get to our intro. We're going to be going from D, C, F, to an E flat, okay? D, C, F, E flat. Right hand. Okay? C. Oh my gosh, it would help if I played it right? Let's start from the top. D minor. F. E flat. D. C. F. E flat. Okay, like that, all right? So now, tricky part is getting this bass line to do something a little bit more fancy, right? So you kind of get it down, practice like this. C, F, get it faster. Okay, and once you get it like that, and you kind of get it down to a steady rhythm, then add the little, I follow along with the drum beat. I go like this. Now, sometimes I don't add that last note. I just go. But if I can do that leading tone, then I will. I would go. But sometimes I don't. Okay, so you don't have to, right? So now we got to put the hands together. So here we go. Right? So it's hard to play it slow, but I'll try it slower. Okay, like that. Now I know that's tricky. I know it's not easy. That's why I used to just play it like this. You know, just bounce off the chords. Get used to it. Then you can add the little funky. Okay, we're gonna learn that little funky lick now. So you land on the D, right? After you do the... So you're going from D minor. Okay, so... Then jump up an octave, stay in the C. To G, okay? So it's D, C, G. Okay, so it's D. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting weird sounds here. Play it simple like that, or you can do like I do. Let me fix this real quick, you guys. I'm getting a weird sound in my ears here. Okay, so still there. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's up with my keyboard today. That note, the D. Anyway. Or you can go like that, okay? So D. Or let me take this. Maybe it's the piano sound. Okay, it's vibrating like the chord. I better check that. So let's go to this piano. Now for the verses, I simply just use the chords. So I go, I'm taking a ride with my best friend. And I hope we never let... So you're going to C to G. right? So D minor, in a ride, C, best friend. And I hope he never lets me down again. Like that, okay? So it's I'm taking a ride with my best friend, and I hope he never lets me down again. He knows where he's taking me. A major, taking me where I want to be. To G minor, right? And you're going to want to know that for the outro of the song as well. So let's learn it. He knows where he's taking me where I want to be. And I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Our funky lick. We're going to walk up to our chorus now. Like that, right? So that leads us to the chorus of the song. Let's walk through the chords. It's an inverted C minor. We're flying high to B flat. Okay, so C minor, flying high, watching the world. G minor to F major. Okay, we're flying high. It's also inverted. Watching the world. That's a G minor inverted. Okay. To F inverted also. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. Okay, but that's not what we're going to play, okay? So we're going to do a little play off of these chords. Okay, we're going to do a play off of it. We're going to go like this. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, but what we're going to do in the right hand is a little different. Right, sorry. Like that, okay? So we're going to play with this C minor. Like that, okay? It's kind of like that. Or you could put the chord together. Then we land on the B flat, okay? So we're flying high. Like that, okay? That's what we're gonna play. So we're flying high, watching the world pass us by. do it slow. Like that. So sometimes I land on a G. Like that, okay? So I do single notes there. That sounds better. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. I'll never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. Back to the top. Well, I'm taking a ride with my best friend, and I hope he never lets me down again. It promises me I'm as safe as houses, long as I remember who's wearing the trousers. I hope he never lets me down again. Never let me down, never let me down, never let me down. Let's learn that part. It's almost like our funky lick. This is the outro where everybody's doing the hands, right? It's A, G minor, to C, A, right? Just like the he knows where he's taking me where I want to be, right? Remember I said that? This is the outro now. It's just the same thing, but you're playing the funky lick. Right? That's the D minor to C, D minor to C, A, G minor. Right? One more time, nice and slow. Let's do it without this mess in the left hand. See the stars, they're shining bright. Everything's alright tonight. See the stars, they're shining bright. Everything's alright tonight. Thank you. Well, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time, right? Anyway, that's enough for today. My name is Ray Luna. I want to thank you guys for tuning into my little channel, for all the kind comments. And thank you to Michael Kennedy again for suggesting Grimly Fiendish by The Damned. I'm going to keep working on it. Hopefully I didn't butcher one of your favorite songs too bad today. But not bad, right? We had some new songs. We're going to work on Set Me Free, Remotivate Me. If you have a chance, go listen to the live extended version of it that breaks down all the bass line and everything. It's on the Master and Servant, the backside of Master and Servant. So take a look at Set Me Free, Remotivate Me from the 1984 album, the B-side of Master and Servant single. Okay? God bless y'all. Have a great and happy and blessed day. We will see you back again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.